Dr. Maxwell Maltz discovered that it takes 21 days for a habit to form. No matter how fast you want results to come, your brain will not cooperate. Don't resist the tides. Instead, learn to love the process, welcome failure and bad days, and establish a healthy relationship with change. Sick and tired of your bad habits? Here are 10 healthy behaviors to have. Say hi to your new best friend, the kitchen. I didn't learn how to fully cook until I moved out. With affordable fast food joints and restaurants everywhere, we might be tempted to empty our pockets for that daily quick bite on the go. But you're actually hurting your savings in the long run. Yeah, research will be required on your end, and you'll have to budget accordingly when you go grocery shopping. But welcome to adulthood. To make this experience less intimidating, feel free to ask friends and family for recipe ideas, invite them to walk through the store aisles with you, or have cooking sessions together. Who says this has to be a solitary activity? Get your body moving. Work it, baby, work it. Grab your sneakers, headphones, and gym shorts. The busier our lives become, the more we'll use excuses like, ain't nobody got time for that. But let's be real. If you have time to scroll endlessly through your Instagram, then you have time to go for a jog. Even if it's as little as carving out 20 minutes a day to go on a walk, exercise plays a big impact on your physical and mental health. Stay hydrated. Got H2O? Swap those fizzy drinks for a fruit smoothie or green tea instead. I used to find water bland, boring, and tasteless. But here's a chance to be creative. Shake it up with some cucumber or fruit slices. This will give you more vitamins your skin and body will be thankful for. If it helps, invest in a cute water bottle or mug to encourage you to stay hydrated. Just some food for thought. Set a consistent bedtime schedule. Raise your hand if you're guilty of binge watching videos before the Z's kick in. It might seem harmless when you're just laying in bed, but looking at your smartphone at night can suppress melatonin, a hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. Not to mention, this suppression can increase your risk of getting cancer. We're not trying to scare you, but yeah, the side effects are real. Indulge in a healthier sleep lifestyle. Be consistent about it, and wake up at the same time every day. But if you must use your phone, make sure to put your phone on night mode to block out the harmful blue light. Map and prioritize your goals. Slow and steady wins the race. Create an inspiration board and pin pictures and quotes to it that reflect the lifestyle you're striving for. Take a look at it every day to keep track of your progress. Invest in a planner or bullet journal as well if it makes organizing more fun. You might experience setbacks and fail plenty of times before you meet your goals, but the key thing is to adapt a resilient mindset. Declutter. All right, you don't have to go all Marie Kondo when you do this, but establishing a clean home and workspace can do wonders for your mood. It can boost your productivity, make your everyday tasks less stressful, and increase your overall happiness. Do a little bit of cleaning each week and throw away things you no longer want to hold on to anymore. Stephen, our lovely editor, prefers to clean up 3 things before he leaves or enters a room. It's a trick that makes cleaning approachable for him, kind of like the chunking method. And if it sparks your interest, take a look into minimalism. Remember, a clear space means a clear mind. Be hygienic. Be hygienic. I promise I'm not a cheerleader, but make sure to show your teeth, hair, and body some love. Seems like common sense, right? But if you're too tired to remove your makeup at the end of the day, or don't floss as frequently as you should, things will slowly build up over time, and this will give you gross results, like zits and cavities. Find beauty in the peculiar. It's easy to take our everyday surroundings for granted. Maybe you lived in a cramped up city and find nothing beautiful about it when you have to sit next to a smelly old man on the subway. Or you're sick of all the trees and want to see more architecture. Wherever you are, take a moment to step back and find something you might have missed, like catching the sunrise on the rooftop or raindrops hitting the pavement. You'd be surprised to what we're blind to on a daily basis. Exercise your mind. Physical activity is only half the battle. Make sure to also give your brain some TLC. Some people don't like reading, and that's okay. But change your attitude towards learning and recognize that there are alternative ways to gain knowledge. A few ways you can do this is by reading random articles on a topic you're curious about, listening to podcasts on your commutes, or watching educational videos on YouTube. Psyched to go. Practice self-compassion. Haters gon' hate, and that does not exclude yourself. It's easy to pick at our flaws and insecurities after a bad day, but it's not going to get you anywhere. Take a deep breath. Practice some positive mantras like, yes.
Everyone deals with depression in different ways. Some try to handle it by themselves, while others get help. We're not telling you that you can fight depression on your own, but there are definitely certain things you can do for yourself that could help massively. Here are 10 self-care ideas that you might want to try. Journaling. You might be surprised at how big of an impact this can have. Many studies have looked at journaling as a way to fight depression, and the results are very promising. Journaling forces you to reflect, and it helps you get things off your chest, even if you're just admitting things to yourself. Reconnect with a friend. Even if you have no desire to get out and talk to people, you should probably at least make an effort. Researchers have looked at the most effective strategies for dealing with depression, and actively participating in your own social life is a very beneficial tactic. Humans are social animals, so we actually need a community of some kind. Comfort food. Certain foods and diets definitely have a strong effect on depression. You could choose to go super healthy, and that definitely helps with your state of mind, but you might be surprised at the antidepressant qualities of various foods, including chocolate, which has serotonin-boosting qualities. Tea and even coffee are actually great for fighting depression, and this is backed by numerous studies. Humor. We've all heard that laughter is the best medicine. Well, that might not be too far from the truth. Humor is actually a great way to deal with depression. Watch a funny movie, see a stand-up comedian, do whatever makes you laugh. Laughter releases endorphins and decreases stress hormones, among many other benefits. St. John's wort. We all know that antidepressants are one of the most common ways to deal with depression. These are special medications prescribed by professionals, but some might want something a little more natural. If this is the case, then St. John's wort is definitely an option. This natural herb has proven effectiveness against mild depression, although it won't do much more for severe cases. Physical activity. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. Time and time again, studies have shown that regular, rigorous exercise is one of the best ways to fight depression. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural feel-good chemicals in the body. Seeing the physical changes in our body after a hard workout is a great mood booster as well. There's really no downside to getting a little exercise done, and you're pretty much guaranteed to feel pretty good afterwards. Bibliotherapy. Another proven method of dealing with depression is bibliotherapy. Although the word might sound complicated, it's actually pretty simple. Bibliotherapy is the use of books in therapy. This is probably one of the most popular self-guided forms of therapy out there, and it has a great track record. Usually, there's an initial consultation with a professional therapist, and then the patient uses a book to guide themselves along their therapy journey. The book instructs the patient on how to improve their mood, deal with depression, and conquer anxiety. One thing to keep in mind is that it's only recommended for those with mild depressive symptoms. Yoga. A few different studies have examined how yoga can help with depression, and they've come to the conclusion that it can be very effective. Some would say that yoga is just another form of exercise, but in truth, it's more than that. Many people describe yoga as a kind of meditation in motion. It can be spiritual in nature, and it can also be very introspective. The results speak for themselves. Meditation. Meditation might just be one of the oldest self-care techniques in history. People have been meditating for thousands of years, and the effects of this practice are well documented. The aim of meditation is to attain inner peace, which makes it a perfect strategy for combating depression. One of the most popular methods for dealing with depression these days is mindfulness, which is a type of meditation which focuses on being of ourselves, our thoughts, and the people around us. Numerous studies have examined the effects of this on depression, and it has proven to be quite effective. Put simply, it gives us greater appreciation of our own lives. Massage therapy. It's always good to treat yourself to a nice massage, but if you're trying to pursue a lifestyle of self-care, then you might want to seriously consider massage therapy. We left this method until last for a reason. Massage therapy is only loosely linked with decreased depressive symptoms. It won't cure depression, but it will decrease stress levels. And hey, getting a massage is never a bad thing. What are some self-care techniques that you do to fight depression? Let us know in the comments below.